Well, I think even permanently thinks one's got a block. I mean, if I'm not making work, I don't think I'm an artist who's not making work. I'm just a human being who's not making work. Other people see, oh, you're an artist. Well, I don't feel myself as an artist. I just feel when I'm making art, I'm making art. Well, my qualities, well, I suppose I've always believed I have a sort of responsibility to make work about what's going on in the world for myself. Probably a bit obsessed with work, a bit of a workaholic. Someone who best expresses themselves visually. I sort of knew I wanted to be an artist by the time I was about 14, really, and became very obsessed by making art. And so I left school at 16 and went to art school. I started off painting, and then I got involved in politics. But at that time, there was a sort of pop thing going on with Hockney. So my work, they didn't really get it at the Slade. And I had my degree show next to the Gents Bog, I remember, you know. But in fact, that work that I made there is now on show in the Imperial War Museum. So, you know, 40 years later or more. I mean, I'm anti-war, and most of the work I've made is being against war as a solution to anything. Not consciously, but it's what's come through in the work. I believe art should be really accessible to people. That's why having free museums, free galleries is vital. It's why art in schools is absolutely vital, and it's disgusting the way it's being sent into the sort of lower depths of education. Because art is an incredible opening up of experience people have through art, and a way to criticise what's going on in the world, you know. I suppose I feel in my work I want to give it back in terms of giving a voice to people around the world who haven't got a voice, who are oppressed, who are hungry, who are unable to make a protest about their conditions. I can make a protest, so I want to do it in my work. It's very difficult to say what the creative processes are. I think if one did know, then one would not be doing it. One wouldn't need to do it. It is a need that comes from somewhere, and if you knew exactly what one's sort of psychological fuck-ups were, one probably wouldn't do it. Talent, I don't really believe. I think it's about hard work. It's about having access, and that's been one of the great things about this country, that there has been access to art schools through, you know, with people getting grants, and all that is going. Maybe Mozart was born with a certain genius, but I think for most of us, it's just getting hold of some materials and starting to make, and then realizing that that's something one can work at. You know, I think it's nurture rather than nature. A lot of hard graft, yeah. You know, it's about doing it. I mean, even Francis Bacon, you know, used to get pissed all night, but he always started painting by 6:30 in the morning. That's what they say. I'm Peter Kennard, and I'm an artist and a teacher. Cut.